Jewish Board of Deputies says Francemen must account for inflammatory statements, and Mr. X cited at the Marikana Commission. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The South African Jewish Board of Deputies says ANC leader in the Western Cape, Marius Fransman, must account for inflammatory statements made against Jews. In a radio interview last month, Fransman is said to have condemned the Democratic Alliance for allegedly awarding building contracts previously given to Muslims to Jewish businessmen. The board has requested the South African Human Rights Commission to intervene in the matter. Executive Director of the board in the Cape, David Jacobson, says pitting one religious community against another for political purposes is deplorable.
Our aim is, in this matter, is entirely to try and engage with Minister Fransman. We're trying to meet with him and to understand why he said what he said and to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So we approached the Human Rights Commission as an intervention.
Fransman says his comments have been misconstrued. He says these comments were made merely to give the context in which inequality occurs in the province, not to offend the Jewish community.
The issue is not if the DA is giving to Jewish community only. It's clear to us that the DA is siding with the elite, and the elite is categorized, especially in Cape Town, as those that received benefits before apartheid, especially the affluent community amongst the white community, as well as some of them also would be people from the Jewish community, but not explicitly as the Jewish community itself.
And Mr. X has been cited at the Marikana Commission, who was apparently involved in at least 3 incidents where people were killed during the unrest at the Lome mine in August. He's been referred to during cross-examination of Zokolo Magidiwana. Mr. X has not been identified yet, seemingly to protect his identity. In a statement submitted to the commission, Mr. X explains how 2 security officials were killed and says mine workers cut out his tongue and part of his chin. Advocate Darlene Pofu, representing Madiguana, read sections from Mr. X's statement that suggest that Mr. X was involved in the killing of 3 people.
I saw 2 security officials try to get into their vehicle, and we blocked them and assaulted with our weapons. I personally stabbed one of the security officials somewhere on the mouth or face. I stabbed him with a butcher knife I had with me.
Meanwhile, it's been confirmed that National Police Commissioner Rea Pierre will only start his test meet tomorrow. Advocate Mpofi explains.
Just to confirm that through discussions in chambers and with our learned colleagues, and also in the interest of this particular witness, we agreed that we would try and finish his evidence today, which might have one of 2 consequences. In the unlikely event that we finish before 4, then the chairperson indicated that we would adjourn, and then the next witness would start tomorrow morning.